What happened? When your gut told you, this guy is bad news. When my sister Jen started dating Mark, something felt off right away. He was charming and successful. Everyone loved him. But whenever he'd look at me, I'd get this cold feeling in my stomach. At family dinners, Mark would be super attentive to Jen, but I noticed how he'd subtly put her down. That dress looks better than what you usually wear, or your cooking is improving. Little things that made her doubt herself. I tried telling Jen about my concerns, but she'd just say, "You're being overprotective." Mark had already convinced her that I was jealous of their relationship. Things got worse when Mark moved in with Jen. She stopped coming to family events. When she did visit, she seemed jumpy and checked her phone constantly. Once, I noticed bruises on her wrist that she quickly covered with her sleeve. One night, Jen called me crying. Mark was out of town, and she needed help with a leaky pipe. When I arrived, I noticed her laptop open on the kitchen counter. A notification popped up from Mark's cloud account that had synced to her computer. I shouldn't have looked, but something told me to click it. There were folders with women's names, including Jen's. Inside were detailed plans about isolating them from family, financial control tactics, and even schedules of when to punish them. Mark had done this before. I took photos of everything and showed Jen. At first, she didn't believe me, but as she read through his notes about her, including plans to cut her off completely from me within 3 months, her hands started shaking. We changed the locks that night. When Mark returned, he found his things packed on the porch and a police officer waiting with a restraining order. 2 of Mark's ex-girlfriends eventually came forward with abuse allegations. Turns out he'd been doing this for years, moving from town to town when women started comparing notes. I never understood how I knew something was wrong from day one. I'm just grateful I trusted that feeling before it was too late.